Hey everybody, welcome back to Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel, and we're doing three of the three. We are driving our Tesla up to Phoenix to trade it in for a new car, so we're traveling with our Tesla to purchase new technology, and that's the Ford Mustang Mach-E.
I'm just gonna hold this.
So our other camera keeps falling. Note to self, don't buy cheap grips off of Amazon. Well, we're heading up there now, and I mentioned in the previous video about how all the process and how crazy it's been with Carvana. We're gonna go see what it's actually like to pick up the car there. And my only concern at this point is I realized I don't have a physical check to give them. And they said make sure you bring your license, your proof of insurance, and your check. Well, we did everything online through our bank and everything online through them. And we already sent the letter of guarantee. But after I got off work this morning, yes, I'm crazy. I went into work at 5 a.m. so we can go up there and get this done. But the guy told me it looks like everything's good to go on their end. And I said in the last video that they declined and turned down our goodwill request because of all the extra hassle and errors that unfortunately Carvana's been guilty of. Let's call it what it is. And he told me, no, according to my notes, I was approved for it. But I got an email saying it was declined. So we're gonna make that phone call on the way up to Phoenix. But we're going up there to get you your new car. Are you excited?
Excited, anxious, nervous.
What are you nervous about? Just something different?
Something different.
Okay. Because you've never driven any other electric car other than the Tesla.
No.
Realistically, it should be pretty much the same thing,
Yeah.
but you're going to have different gadgets, bells, and whistles. Like, I know you weren't really comfortable using the stock at first for drive, go, and everything. And this is going to be similar, but it has a little button down here. But it's the Ford Mustang Mach-E, which I know you've always wanted a Mustang.
Yes.
Me too. It's been my other dream car. And actually, you're doing me a favor in all this. Now I'll have my two dream cars, a Tesla and a Mustang. Well, it'll be your car, but remember how she stole my car? We'll see. My only concern now after the pickup, if everything goes smoothly, which knock on fake wood it does, is the driving back portion, because that one is only a 228 mile range, depending on where they have it for that charge.
Right.
So we might have to stop and charge on the way back, and you still have to go to work later today.
Yay.
So we have some things working against us. We have a time frame to stay in, but luckily we do live on the north side of town now, so it used to be a 2-hour drive, is now an hour and 15 minutes. So let's head up there, let's get it done, and we'll check in with you guys along the way. Actually, we're going to one of their giant vending machines, which, if nothing else, this will hopefully be a fun and cool experience. Apparently, we get to drop a giant coin in there, which I guess you'll do.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's where we're heading. The giant building with Carvana on it. And we're here. It is legitimately a giant vending machine, which is weird. But hey, we get to possibly have fun with it. Hey, have you ever wondered what the aliens in Toy Story felt like? That's how I feel right now. We're in the heart of the giant vending machine. So we'll see how the experience goes from here, but so far, I can't really recommend it. Otherwise, although this would be a cool show, I think. We'll find out. Okay. World's largest vending machine. I'm not gonna lie, if it somehow fell off, I would not stop laughing. Hello, new car. I mean, I'm all about a good show. Seemed like a little much, but fun. Well, the bow came off. That's been kind of par for course. Here's your new car.
I know.
I guess you can't divorce me now. Well, that was quick.
That was super quick.
We were literally in and out in less than 13 minutes, which, when you take into consideration all the issues and problems that we had leading up to this moment, the actual pickup part was kind of cool. And you can see that through the use of the vending machine and dropping the coin. All they really had to do at the point of us getting in here was literally check our IDs. That was it.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for our proof of insurance, which was the other thing to say, make sure we have, but it was already on file. So now, if there's any issues with the payments, that's not my problem. They gave me the car and the keys. I don't want to hear it. But the car was beautiful. The experience was kind of cool watching the vending machine work. But I'll be the first to say, so unnecessary. But it is the presentation. Like even with P.T. Barnum, like one of your favorite people, because you love you some Greatest Showman, it's all about the experience and the presentation of it. But all in all, I would not recommend buying from Carvana just because of the issue that we had. The ease once you're here and the ease once you actually have all the paperwork and everything completed is phenomenal. If there's a slight error because there's no actual person that you're dealing with, it's all automated, That was the issue. Car, what do you think so far?
I like it too.
It's your car, but you haven't driven it yet.
Because I'm nervous.
You are nervous, but we'll come. So this part of the video is done. Next part of it we're gonna do here in a second, we're gonna like look over the car and see what we think, if it was worth it in the long run and if we made the right choice. So we're gonna talk more about the car and call our insurance and stuff to get everything completely done, but we're gonna have some lunch first. And we're gonna discuss our thoughts from the experience. Now that the whirlwind part of it is done, we're actually sitting down to enjoy our food here at White Castle, not sponsored. Let's talk about the overall experience. So from the online portion, and I'll speak for this because you weren't really part of that, I was. It was just not a good experience. There was just, once there's like a misstep or miscue, and as we've established throughout this entire video, it was 100% Carvana's fault. I'm not just saying that as an angry consumer. They even admitted fault now twice. Whatever. Let's talk about the experience today, actually going to the center to pick it up. It's a giant vending machine. We all saw the commercials. We all thought that was a shtick. It was a real thing. They even gave you a big coin to drop in there. We even got a commemorative coin.
But it's in my pocket.
So next time anyone asks me for change, we're just gonna give them this. Which I think that's kind of cool. Like I said, it's kind of the part of the experience, which is really neat. And just putting the coin in and watching the car come in, come down.
Yeah, because you can watch it in lifetime as the thing goes up and picks up the car and then brings it back down.
As everyday consumer, like how'd you feel about that, you think?
It was fun. Like that part of it was fun.
See, that part of my brain kicked in. I'm like, this is not necessary. Just give me the keys to the car. But I saw how you were enjoying it. You had a big smile on your face the whole time. And I really didn't record a whole lot during that portion, only because I was trying to take it all in as well. And then when the car came out, and I made a joke, and it was par for course, because when he pulled the car out for us, the bow came off the car. I was like, yeah, that kind of fits for everything that we've been through so far. You know, but I'll have to give him credit where credit's due. The ease, once we got there, was insanely easy. Like, we were in and out in less than 12 minutes. I looked at the clock. So here's my ID, sign here, sign here, sign here. All right, let me bring the car, drop the coin. He pulled it out and he was like, all right, you guys have a good day. So it was all probably, it was really efficient once you're there. It was the leading up to it, which was the issue.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's go over the cons. For me, the cons was how quick it was. We never got to see the car beforehand. We never got to test drive the car beforehand. And it actually didn't end there. When we got home, I got a phone call about 2.5 hours later saying more information was needed for our license plate and everything else for registration with the DMV here in Arizona. So there was just more issues even after the fact. So maybe it wasn't as easy and thorough as we thought it was in the 12 minutes we were there. It was all done basically in goodwill. Yes, they give you 7 days to return it if it's not the car for you.
Yeah.
But literally there was no discussion of what it is, what's going on. It was literally just, all right, you guys have any questions? Is it started? Like, do I need the key, damn it? Like, what do I do? It was really good luck, have a great day, doors closed. Because as we were getting ready to leave, the next person appointment showed up.
Yeah.
We parked and walked in. So they give you like a 15-minute window, which when I got the email, it actually said, when you get there, be prepared. They're going to take a look at your car, and you have 15 minutes to go test drive the new car before you make the purchase. We didn't do that. That's what the email said. I'm not crazy. I'll have to see if I can try and find it, but I might have erased it already because it was just like a not spam email, but like
generic.
What to expect, yeah. So that was kind of my other con. The other con is everyone's been nice that we talked to so far. This guy was nice too, but I felt like it's like when you go into like a Walmart or there's that kid behind the counter in like the electronics department that's like, why are you asking me these questions? I think it's more of a generational thing.
He's just trying to get through as many as possible.
He says they do between 20 and 25 a day, which is a lot
They
of
had
cars.
22 today, 27 tomorrow.
But you can tell like we were inconvenienced a little bit by being there. The actual experience once you're there was actually a lot of fun. It's just I wish you got to be more hands-on with it. I'm kind of old school in that mentality. Like, I don't like shopping online for the most part, as you've learned. Whereas if there's something I want, I wait till I can go get it in the store so I can physically see it and try it out. But that's just me. So hey guys, thanks for taking a ride with us. You got to see us pick up the car, you saw the process. So at the end of the day, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about it. I didn't know this existed, so I went to go back to the car for something. They gave us a swag bag. Dana was trying to hide it from me.
I was not trying to, it was just under my feet.
So, did you already look in here to
No,
see
I
what's in here?
didn't.
Okay, so let's see. What is in our swaggish baggish? Car, windshade, sunshade, umbrella. So they give us an umbrella.
Oh, cool. I already have one.
Sunglasses. We both know who's getting those.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Or Henry might take them because they're blue.
This is true. They are blue, but lots and lots of pens with a stylus tip on the end.
That's a bit excessive.
A dog collar, I think.
Yeah, or a leash. Dog collar and leash.
Stickers. All little things to go inside of your
The
drink
coaster
holders. Yep.
thingies.
And a diary.
Ooh.
Dear diary, here's my experience with Carvana. Not amazing. Oh, and more coins.
Oh.
So hey, we got some free stuff out of it, I guess. All in all, the overall experience, I would definitely not do it again. At least as of now right now, unless there's some improvement. But the experience once we're there was fine. It was the leading up to it. Once we hit one hitch in the giddy up, it was almost impossible to complete it easily. But that was my thoughts. Would you buy from Carvana again?
You did it all, so.
That's true. I love you. I hope you like your new car. And
do.
if not, I guess I know what I'll be driving for the next couple of years. All right, guys, thanks for another ride with us. Let's take another ride again soon. Welcome back to Dana's Mach-E Tech and Travel. Bye-bye, everybody.